Good morning, business owners. It's Leon Street here, ready to go again. It's Sunday morning here in the UK, and our clocks have officially gone forward for British summertime. So I'm guessing most people have lost an hour, but most people are probably still in bed. Anyway, I'm up and at 'em, ready to go. So today I'm talking about a very, I guess, a topic that a lot of coaches and experts actually want to improve on. But my approach and the 3 steps that I'm going to share with you in this particular video are probably going to be not so common. So I'm talking about how these 3 steps seem to accelerate marketing results for almost all coaches and experts. And so I'm going to be taking you through 3 key steps that you can use in order to improve your marketing results, but they're not the typical steps you usually come across. There's no 6, 7, 8, or 9-figure promises in this particular video. What I'm going to do is show you a different way to look at the results that you're producing in your business right now. So if you're a coach, expert, consultant, this video is for you. So before we get into the content, please remember, do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just head on over to leonstreet.com/YouTube to be redirected to the YouTube channel, where you will be able to subscribe and click on the notification bell to be notified of all my upcoming videos and live streams just like this. Otherwise, you can go onto YouTube and you can search for Leon Street, LeonStreete. Yeah, got that special E at the end. So guys, let's get into this. Let's kick off with the quote: all riches have their origin in mind. And so right now I'm pointing to my mind for those of you listening back on the podcast. Wealth is in ideas, not money. So this should give you an idea of where I'm going with how you can improve your marketing results. I'm going to be talking more about what's going on in the mind of each of you, because that's where results, that's where everything starts. And a lot of people, a lot of coaches, experts, consultants, they probably believe marketing results start with actually marketing. And I guess that's part of the equation, but there's a step before that. And the step before that is what allows you to really take things to the next level when you're in business and when you're in the thick of what's challenging you, what's preventing you, what's slowing you down, and therefore what you need to do to take things to the next level. And that's what I'm going to talk about. So the first step is looking at mindset. And you might be thinking, well, how does mindset improve my marketing results? Well, let me tell you, let me share more. So let me just zoom in on screen. So those of you watching live or on the replay, remember, give me a hashtag live or hashtag replay if you're watching back, and just comment below this video right here on YouTube or Facebook, where we also stream out. So the thing is, emotion plays a huge role. Yeah, emotion has it has such a big factor in all of our lives, in how it affects our results and the money we make. And a lot of people probably wouldn't, link the emotions and how we feel into the actual results that are being generated on Facebook ads, Google ads, social media marketing, and all these different things. And they're probably thinking, well, how does that affect the results that I'm generating? And let's just go a bit deeper. Anxiety and avoidance create a vicious cycle. And again, these all come from the mindset, or your mindset approach to whatever it is that you want to create in your life. And in this particular video, obviously, we're talking about marketing results and in your business. So what else do we need to be aware of? Psychologically, you can't entirely escape your family, your past, and your responsibilities. So what am I talking about here? Well, what I'm talking about is when you're in the thick of growing your business, you need to clearly understand that the way you approach business and your mindset, there are different things, different programs that are at play, different things that are guiding you. And, as you're sat here right now watching and listening, that your heart is pumping blood around your body and your lungs are breathing air in and out automatically without you even thinking about it. So those are unconscious programs that your body takes care of. You've got these core systems that your body it takes care of itself through your brain. But what also happens is, psychologically, you've got different things at play with your mindset that also direct the way that you take action. They direct the things that you actually choose to act on. They also direct the things that I guess you're scared of, fears, the things that will hold you back from the very things that you know that you need to do. And the more you start to understand what's going on with regards to your mindset, the more you start to understand actually emotions play a huge role. Because, and I share this with my clients quite a lot, there's a lot of blind spots that we have as human beings, things that we don't see in our subconscious and unconscious mind. And if we're not aware to them, or we're not in a position where we can raise our awareness to what's going on around our mindset, I've only pulled out these three examples that you see on the screen and that I've shared with you. Emotions play a huge role. Anxiety and avoidance create a vicious cycle. And psychologically, you can't entirely escape, your past and responsibilities. All of these factors will have an impact on the decisions and the things that you choose to act on. So the first thing is, and what I'd say is a result of that, the conclusion is you must raise your awareness. You must have an understanding, which is what I'm talking about here. Step one is mindset and simply understanding what's going on with you. There's this quote, statistic that I've shared many times, whether it's at workshops, when we could be at workshops in person, but I've shared it a lot online and different things as well, is that as human beings, we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. And 95% of those thoughts are from yesterday. So our brain works in the past quite a lot. And 80% of our thoughts are negative. So what that tells you is that we're wired for negative. So unless you have a mindset where you have raised your awareness and you have an understanding of what's actually going on, that will continue to direct the activities, the actions, and the various things that you do in your life. And there's this famous quote, and I never get it right, so I'm not going to try and repeat it. But the thing is, you'll walk around and act like things that are happening to you are because of fate. And the reality, it's not. It's because of what's going on with your mindset. So step two. So we need to go into the unconscious. We need to dig a bit deeper, because in order to understand what's going on with us in terms of mindset and our approach to our business and getting better results, we need to understand what's really driving us, what's really going on with the program. So you may or may not have come across this image that I'm sharing on screen right now. Let me just zoom in a little. So you can see here, this is the ocean of consciousness, aka the iceberg diagram. And you see this quite a lot, especially in personal development. And I like it because it gives a clear demonstration as to what I want to get through to. So I'm going to zoom right in. So starting from the top, you've got your higher self. And your higher self, when you're, I guess, connected to your higher self, you're in this place of intuition, love and joy, observation. You can observe rather than react to things and so on. And as you go down, you get into the conscious mind, where you have willpower, decisions, plans, actions, goals, analysis, behavior. And then below that, you have the subconscious mind. And so what I'm taking you through is basically how the mind works and how you operate as a being. And so the subconscious is where your emotions and values are. So in step one, I've already spoken about emotions and how they play a big part. But that's not the bottom of the iceberg. We need to go deeper. So personal beliefs, fears, imagination, habits or memories, self-image, identity. Your wants to serve. And then further down, this is where most people are not really clear on what's going on. But this is the tip. This is the foundation for a lot of people, the unconscious. So this is where trauma, shame, and guilt in particular, violence and secrets happen. So what am I talking about here? So let me come back on screen now. So in the iceberg image, and like I said, you often see this at a lot of personal development seminars, education, that kind of stuff. But the point I'm getting to here is, if you want to improve your marketing results, what you've got to understand is in step one, we've gone into mindset. Step two, this one, we're looking at the unconscious mind, and in particular, shame and guilt. And for a lot of you who are not aware to this, shame and guilt actually direct a lot of the activities or the actions that we choose to take. And so this is where you'll create the mindset around, I don't have enough money to do X or to do that or to take any type of action, and basically block off your ability to be creative. With shame and guilt also, let me zoom back in for those of you watching on screen. You'll be saying things like, I've avoided thinking about finance, whether you said it out loud or said it to yourself, or it's, just something you say in your mind. And what else will be going on in your unconscious, because it's related to shame and guilt, is I've avoided doing what I'm supposed to do about finances, creating a safety net, planning for retirement, sensible budgeting. Also, what you choose to do in your business, how you choose to budget time and money and resources to actually take action around marketing. And then what you may also be saying is, I'm really ignorant about all of this, and meaning that you avoid. Yeah. So, ignorance is bliss, as they say. You may be experiencing where you spend too much. And again, this can be related to shame and guilt. And, why is this important? Because when you spend too much, it can also give you this high, this feeling of endorphins. And again, this is avoidance, because you choose the high over actually taking responsibility. And the other thing around the unconscious mind related to shame and guilt and how it affects your results in your business, i.e. marketing and sales, is I buy stuff when I'm unhappy. And again, it's because you're triggering, the endorphins, you're triggering dopamine. Yeah, that's it in science speak. And the dopamine is the high, the rush, the good feeling you get where I spend too much, that feels good, or I've bought stuff and to cover over feeling unhappy. And so where am I going with this? Very simple, guys. If you think about your business now, marketing and sales results, and you want to, drive your business to the next level, and for some reason it's just not going to that next level, or for some reason there's something always that holds you back, or something that never quite works out. And when you look at it, we are the creators of our lives. We are the common denominator to every action and every result that we achieve. We are the cause and therefore the effect. Yeah. And so if you take full responsibility and you start to understand, well, actually, unconsciously, because of shame and guilt, these are the programs that you're running. Yeah. And so for everybody, they're going to be slightly different, but there's a commonality to these different things. And what do you need to do, therefore, to overcome this? Well, the first step is, again, raising your awareness. But by raising your awareness, what you're going to understand, or from raising your awareness, what you'll understand is what's driving you, what's driving your conscious decisions, because out of your unconscious, it goes up as your foundation into your conscious mind, meaning that now that you're aware, you can choose to act on these things. You can start to understand that, whoa, I need to reprogram what's going on with me. And there are different things that you can take. Different steps that you can take in order to overcome this. But the point, and what I want to get to for a lot of people, is if you're thinking, well, what's that missing thing? Or I can never figure out why things don't work out for me, why my marketing never works out, why whenever these types of activities happen, I just never get the results that I'm looking for. And you're probably thinking, oh, it's because I'm not doing Facebook ads, Google ads. I'm not doing somebody's coaching program. I'm not doing, social media marketing, email marketing, text message marketing, whatever the thing is you think is the reason why. I'll tell you that for a lot of business owners, it starts with the unconscious mind actually holding them back, and it holds them back from pricing their programs and services at the right price, actually going to high value, because they believe they got to be an hourly rate type of coach or expert or consultant. Or they feel that if they raise their prices, that's going to be a problem. If they feel they put themselves out there too much, people are going to get annoyed, or it's going to be too much for people to see. They feel if they take too much marketing activity, they're going to, I guess, kind of damage their brand, and people are going to think they're terrible. And these thoughts, these emotions, and all of the things that I'm talking about come from mindset, come from the unconscious mind. Yeah. And by understanding what's driving you, now you're in a place that, that's what the issue is, and that's what I can take action on. So let's go into step 3. Excuse me. So step 3 is really action. That's it. Because now I've helped you to understand what's going on with your mindset. I've helped you to go deeper into the unconscious mind. And the obvious next step is action. So step 3, you need to take action in order to create better results. And the way that you do that is by looking at, you must be willing to change. That's the first thing. You must have a willingness to say, you know what, I want to change, but not just say I want to change and then go back to old habits, old ways, but actually take action. That's why step 3 is entitled action, to actually change. Yeah. You must be willing to change. You must be willing to accept when things feel awkward, when things that you want to change actually annoy you, make you feel like, I'm not sure if I want to do this, that's usually a good sign. Or I'll avoid this, again, going back to avoidance. But you must be willing to change and then actually act on the changes that you say that you're going to do. And quite often, this can be the challenge for a lot of people, because the thing is, when you decide, you're never fully accountable when you only take yourself as or have yourself as your own accountability partner. Yeah, you let yourself off the hook, basically. So when you're in a position where you really want to change and you're willing to change, you need to have somebody who holds you accountable. Yeah, it's a big thing that I have with especially my coaching clients. I call them on, what results have you got, what actions did you take? And this is important because we want to make ourselves feel better. So that's why we let ourselves off the hook a lot. But what you find is, the people who are more successful, they've reprogrammed their unconscious, they've taken actions around their mindset, and they're now willing to accept when, they're not doing well, to take action, start to reprogram the mind, say, that's okay when I'm actually not getting the result that I want, to actually act on that process and change things. And that's where you've got to be. So introduce mindfulness into your life, i.e., quietening the mind, and getting to a place where the noise around you, life, family, responsibilities, bills, financial struggles, challenges, business challenges, just general responsibilities of being a business owner, pandemics, different things like that. Mindfulness is where you just create space, you create clarity, because a lot of the times when you're not getting the results that you want and you really want to take things to the next level, it's because you've not created space, you've not given yourself chance to breathe in your mind, so to speak, metaphorically. And it's because we're just so caught up with the humdrum and the turbulence and, I guess, the hamster wheel of life, that you feel trapped quite often. And people can't find a way out or see a way out and feel that they're stuck. And it's because they've not given themselves space. And mindfulness is a great place to be. So what can you do around mindfulness? Well, you can look at things like meditation. Some people use prayer, through, if you're religious. Walk or do something that puts you in the zone. Yeah, that it could be listening to music, it could be playing sport, it could be doing some type of activity, it could be sewing or knitting. Yeah, I know my nan used to spend a lot of time doing that. But in all seriousness, you've got to look at, like, what puts you in the zone, what gives you this kind of, like, everything else is going on around you, but right now I feel like I'm on cloud nine. You feel great, unstoppable. And it's also a sign that when you're not doing these things, when you're not doing either meditation, walking, listening to music, some type of activity, some type of sport, something that just really just gets you in the zone, like, that's a sign that you're not doing that thing enough as well. I came across a post actually the other day on social media, and I was reading it, and it just kind of triggered and reminded me. And somebody said, you know what, I've stopped doing, I think it was listening to music or something, or doing some activity. And the person said, you know what, I've reminded myself that I need to do that more. And it kind of made me just remind me of something. So for 11 years, I was producing music, and I stopped doing it. I stopped doing it when I was 27. And recently, I was speaking to an old music contact, cool guy, and he actually invited me back to his music studio. I still have a lot of music contacts, but he invited me, and I said, you know what, I'm going to take you up on the offer, because it was something that it just exploded my creative genius, my ability to create something that actually people enjoyed. And so with marketing, I really love it, because I enjoy my ability to communicate and speak to people and help them see their vision through what their marketing message needs to be. But the point that I'm getting to here is that conversation just reminded me that, I'm missing that thing, that creative spark, that extra place where I get in the zone, because I love music as well. So again, mindset and your approach, and make sure you do something that helps to put you back in the zone, but just schedule it into your calendar more regularly. And so, what I'm talking about here is just so you get that spark and injection of energy, guys. Right. And what's the next thing off the back of that? You gain clarity, because you're back in the zone. You're back in this place where you are untouchable, invincible, indestructible, and full of passion, full of love, ready to go, right? That's what it's all about, guys. Getting back to this place of clarity. And quite often when results are not happening in your marketing, not happening in sales, your business isn't headed in the direction where you want to be, you'll be in a place now with this clarity and this ability to think freely, this ability to say, I've got options to take action on your marketing. And that's what this is about. And like I said to you at the beginning of this is not, the what you'd expect, the common things that most people are talking about to get better marketing results. But I tell you, like, for all the different things I've done in my business career, all the different things I did as an employee as well, mindset was the missing link for me. And I did a lot of work on myself in order to grow personal development. It caused me to achieve a lot of results in my life, to help my clients achieve amazing results in their lives. And it all started with mindset, guys. The first steps I remember in my early business career, when I launched my first business, was I just knew I could help people. But it was gaining clarity, because at the time I was finding life a challenge and I wanted to create something new. Yeah. And I got to this space where I gave myself room to think. Yeah. Back to mindfulness. And the more I developed and the more things grew, and then I was able to help clients, and clients were then able to help their clients. And look, it's like this momentum snowball. And it's you probably hear this metaphor of, you drop a pebble in the water and the ripples just ripple out, this ripple effect. And that's what it is. The more you get in tune to what's going on with you, your mindset, your unconscious mind, and then the actions that you need to take in order to execute on your business, on your vision, on your goals, honestly, things go up. Like, they don't just go to the next level. They'll jump up like 5 times better, 10 times, 100, whatever it is. Because there's the thing is, with your vision, and when you truly unlock who you really are, not the worries and the shame and the guilt and the fears, but when you unlock who you truly are, yeah, with your gift, with your genius, yeah, everything that you have about you, like, you can't predict the kind of results that happen, and the results happen in an amazing way and a major way. And that's what I want to share with you today, guys. Your mindset is the only thing that holds you back. Yes, there's things that happen in the environment and externally to us, but again, your mindset and how you respond to those things, again, allows you to get in the zone and to get beyond those immediate environmental challenges. Sometimes they take a bit longer, sometimes they're quicker, but still it comes back to you, and you are the common denominator to your success. And that's what I want to remind you of, guys, that anything that's going on with you right now, you just need to find space and just know, actually, I'm running a program that doesn't serve me, so I need to find space and set and create the new program. Yeah. And that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to share with you. This is how you'll take your marketing and your business to the next level, and those are the first steps. So from that, by getting to this place of clarity, you'll be able to create new results. That's it. Step 3, creating new results from your new actions. It's simple arithmetic. Your income can grow only to the extent that you do. That's from T. Harv Eker, author of The Millionaire Mindset. A great audiobook and physical book if you've not come across it, from T. Harv Eker. I know he's got a few other books as well, but I definitely recommend that book for you guys to go check it out. If you do want help and you want to grow your business right now, so you want help growing your business right now, just comment "grow" below this video, and I will reach out to you and send you more details about how I help coaches, experts, and consultants to grow their business. So finally, guys, if you've liked this content, if this video has resonated with you, if it's come at you in a different angle, you're thinking, I like that, Leon, yeah, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's lots of great videos already on the channel, probably somewhere near about 150 videos, marketing, sales, mindset, growing your business. Just go to leonstreet.com/YouTube and you'll be redirected to my channel on YouTube. Yeah, so you'll be redirected there, or just go onto YouTube and search for Leon Street, LeonStreete. And remember to click subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my upcoming videos and live streams. So on that note, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. And if there's any videos, any other suggestions that you've got, any topics that you want me to cover for you right now, and you're thinking, I'd love to know Leon's take on this, then please drop a comment below this video right now. And otherwise, I just want to say I hope the rest of your week is now set up for you to take action with clarity and get new results. So until the next time, guys, Wednesday evening, 8:30 p.m., where we talk more about marketing and sales. I'll catch you then. Take care. Bye-bye.